select count. Okay, and you need to mention like this, from which object you want to, you can give the particular object name. So it will return total how many records are available in the particular opportunity. Okay, if you click on export, it will return, so there are total 33 records are available. Okay, so this is a count of the opportunity records. Okay, you can go ahead and check manually also, there will be only 33 records. Okay, so it will return totally how many records are available, so it will return that particular count of the records of a particular object. Okay, then let me show you this thing. Okay, id and amount. Okay, I'm sorry, id comma amount. So you can see here, you can see the particular record and what is the that field value of amount. Okay, for this particular record, the amount field value is this. Okay, if you want to find out what is the maximum amount, okay, so then how we can find out is like, we will use the max aggregate function. So use max, and you need to give the particular field. On which field you want to check? I want to check on amount field, right? I want to find out what is the maximum amount in all the records. Okay, it will compare each and every record and it will find out what is the maximum amount. Okay, so if I click on export, so it should return the maximum value. Okay, 91,500 is the maximum value. So similarly, you want to find out what is the minimum value. Okay, in that scenario, you just type minimum and the same thing. So you need to give the, on which field you want to find out what is the minimum value, then you can give the amount. Okay, so click on export. So give me a second, select. Okay, I'm sorry, it's my mistake. So click on export, it's min. So this is the minimum value, 10,000 is the minimum value. Okay, so if you want to know the sum of, okay, so it will find out, it will go ahead and check each and every record, it will find the amount field and it will add the amount. Okay, it will do sum. Okay, so what I need to do, so you can give amount. Okay, so it will return sum of the amount. Okay, if I click on export, so this is the sum of the all the records. Okay, if you want to the average, then similarly we can use the average. Okay, avg. So if we click on export, so this is the average amount value. Suppose you want to know in a single query what is the minimum amount, what is the maximum amount, and what is the average amount, what is the sum of the amount, then you can just give a comma and type max amount. Okay, and again max amount, comma, what is the minimum amount. Okay, and similarly I want to know sum of the amount. Okay, so click on export. Okay, you can clearly see, so this is a first, so in which order you given the aggregate function, so in the similar order it will return the results. So first we given the average, so it will return the average value, and it's second we given the max value. So previously we already see this is the 91,500 is the maximum value, and the minimum is 10,000. You can see here the sum of the amount is this. Okay, suppose you can give alias names as well. So it means here it's showing as expression 0, expression 1, 2, 3, but you can give the whatever the name you want. So avg, average amount. Okay, and let me copy here, can give here as well. and here as well. Okay, so what I will do, so this is the average value, right? So this is the max value, so I'll give the name it as max value. I'm sorry, max amount, right? Again, the second one is the min, so I'll give min value, min amount, and here I want to give sum of the amount.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, where we are. Okay, let me go back. Okay, here. Okay, you can give the alias names and click on export. So it will, instead of expression 0 1 2 3, what are the name we are given here, so those name will be updated here. Okay, you can give the alias name as well. Okay, next, what I will do, so this is a query, right? Okay, this is a query, and now what I want, so in opportunity there is a pick list value called stage. So based on the stage I want to retrieve the value. Okay, so what I will do, I will group by stage name. Okay, stage name. So this is the stage name. If I click on export, so let me fetch the stage field as well. Okay, this is the stage name field, right? So if I click on export, you can see here this is a prospect stage. Okay, and in that particular record, okay, so this is a, okay, there may be a multiple records in the prospect stage. So in that, this is the maximum value. Okay, this is the average value, this is the max, and this is the minimum, and this is the sum of the value. Okay, in the qualification stage, this is the average value, this is the maximum value, this is the minimum value, and this is the sum of the amount. Okay, so similarly, these are all the different values. So based upon the stage name, it will go and check, okay, on the particular stage, how many records are there. Okay, in that particular records, what is the maximum value, what is the minimum value, what is the sum of the amount, and what is the average value. It will find out like this. Okay, again, suppose if you want to filter the data, okay, of aggregate results, then we can use having. So it is similar to where condition. Okay, where we are checking if the particular condition is satisfied, it's like a filter, right? So here also we can have the filter, so it works similarly as a where condition, but here we use having for a particularly aggregate results. Okay, whatever the result is returning from the aggregate results, if you want to add any filter on it, then we will use having function. So here, so what I will do, so this is the maximum amount is, right? So what I will do, so I'm giving a condition where the aggregate result, so whatever the amount it will return, so it should be greater than, here it's 15,000, right? So we'll give the 15,000. Okay, it means whatever it's returning, so the maximum amount should be greater than 15,000, then those stage results only it will show. Okay, so if it is 15,000, greater than 15,000, click on export, you can see. So previously, okay, let me check once again. Okay, so here the qualification stage. Okay, so it returning all the records, right? So grouped by stage names, and again, if you want to filter, we are using have condition, right? So what we are giving here, So here we are giving whatever the amount, maximum amount it returning. So what is this here? Okay, it's the maximum amount. That amount should be greater than 15,000. Okay, so click on here. So you can see the qualification stage name is not available here because the whatever the maximum amount it's returning, it is less than 15. Okay, it's not greater than 15,000. That's the reason it's not returning. Okay, you can give for any field. Okay, like maximum amount or minimum amount, or you can give less than 15,000. Okay, you can give like this as well. So there was no records, right? If you can give less than or equal to, so you can see. So when we use the when we use this having function especially, so if you want to filter the aggregate results, then we will use the having function. Okay, that's all about for today.